One of the biggest stories of the year has been the fate of the Menendez brothers, who were convicted of murdering their parents back in 1989. And the two have become a big part of pop culture. They even have made their mark in the sports world. So we are talking about this. This is a basketball card from 1990 that is Mark Jackson. He would go on to coach the Warriors. And if you look closely, you can see them right there in the background. Now, over the years, this card has become a story of its own.
When I called Emrin Pilati about this card,
I knew exactly who you were talking about.
And it wasn't who's front and center, but in the background, sitting courtside.
Both Menendez brothers are in the background of this. They're playing in New York. Mark Jackson is passing the ball, and to his right shoulder, you'll see the Menendez brothers sitting courtside.
After killing their parents in 1989, the Menendez brothers went on a spending spree. Rolex watches, real estate, and high-priced courtside tickets.
The date of that actual game that it was filmed, that this photography was taken, was after the crimes were committed. So they're living their best life after something heinous that they did with their parents.
Emrin is the owner of True Sports Cards and Collectibles in Rockland. He says over the years, the card has built its own cult following, and the more the Menendez brothers are in the news, the more calls he gets.
It is truly, based on print run, a card that's worth probably 25 cents. But because of the pop culture reference to it, it's turned into what today's value, somewhere between $10 and $15.
That's the average price, but depending on the condition and grade, we found it going for $650 online. After the murders, the brothers were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. But after winning their resentencing bid earlier this year, the Menendez brothers are one step closer to freedom. Emrin says once a decision is made, he's sure that phone will start ringing. Not only true sports fans, but fans of true crime.
It'll become to the forefront. Just like any news cycle, as you know. Right. As soon as it gets in the middle of the news cycle, I have to have that thing. I have to be a part of that thing.
So Emrin says if you want this card, or really any sports card, look on eBay, not at what certain cards are listed for, but what they've actually recently sold for. That should give you a pretty good idea of what a card is worth.